Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat. Benny is not here. So the average age of the cluster jumped up. It's so good to fall together as brothers and wish each other good Shabbos. Just wonderful. We could please join the members to light the candles, followed by Shalom. Louis, you can prepare it with the lighter. Sonia, I'm impressed.
You know.
Okay, this is not a fashion class.
I know, but look at all these gorgeous jackets. Scarves.
If I were fashion, I would say that.
Okay, ready? We want new lighter. Okay.
First one.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu.
As we welcome the angels of peace with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashem, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamal, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem Shalom, Malachei Hashem, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamal, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Shalom, Malachei Hashem, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamal, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Sehem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech, Malachei Hamal, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. I'm singing in the same key we always sing. I'm just singing an octave lower. And parents can go to their children. Where's Ben?
As we put our hands on our children, for the girls, Yisamekalhim Kasarov Karacha Leah. May God bless you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. For the boys, Simchalahim Kefraim and Menashe. May God bless you like Ephraim and Menashe. Yivarachaka Adonai V'Yishmerecha. May God always bless you and always protect you. May God lift up His countenance, being kind, gracious, compassionate with you in every place, space, and time. May God bless you with good health, good mental health, good physical health, good emotional health, good spiritual health, with wisdom, with courage, with parnasa, with prosperity, with fun, with love, with joy, with sisterhood, with brotherhood, with kindness, with compassion, with strength, with gentleness, with courage, with wisdom, with fun, with love, always with peace. Ken Yehiratzah.
Oh, I like it. You put the share there. I like it. As we continue our service on page 38 with Lachado D. There we go. This is a wedding. We were talking last night at a meeting about Israel. And it's so important to understand that Lachado D is a wedding chant. Just imagine. We'll be in those hills, Bezrat Hashem, with God's help, in not too many months, where the mystics of Spot would gather together and dance and sing. Welcome to the Sabbath. Sing, come beloved. Bless us. Heal us. Strengthen us. Bless us as only a bride can. So we continue with Lachado D on page 30. La 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 Rakala la 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 B'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat Nekavela la 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 Rakala la 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 B'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat Nekavela. Shamor v'Sachor, protect. Remember the sound. Shamor v'Sachor v'Diburecha Yishmiyanu El HaMiuchad Adonai Echad Ushmo Echad L'Shemo Tiferet L'Itila Hey, ay, ay, ay La-da-di La-da-da-da-la Krakala La-da-da-da-la B'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat Nekavela. We pray for Jerusalem, especially now. Shabbat, Nekavela. The Torah reads, get passionate. Hidori, Kivore, Kumiori, Kumiori. Shabbat, they come right. We humble ourselves with the bride and the bride of Sabbath week, and to bless us. To bless us and our families, our community, and our people, and Israel. America, and especially Israel right now. Blessings of good health, of prosperity, of safety. All that is good, right? Blessings that only can come from God. In such a clear, beautiful way that the Shekinah blesses us. We allow ourselves to be blessed. We We're standing for the bar food. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Please be seated as we continue. Stay.
Stay.
Ah! I just had to stay with forcefulness. That's all. Good microphone. Yeah, do you have like a little treat? True story. We got Rocky, that's our border collie. And when we got him, he was diagnosed. He threw up the first night. The boys had already bonded with him, and he threw up the first night. And so we took him to the vet, and he had parvo. Thank God he was okay. He went through a very dangerous disease, but thank God he ended up being okay. And but he was at, do you remember this? We're asking. And he was at the vet, and we called him in a couple days. We're calling every day. I said, he's getting better, he's getting better. Yes, it's keeping down food, but we don't understand why he's not eating the pork treats.
Oh, that's
You can't make that up.
You can't make that up.
No, right.
You know, he's our helper.
Pork.
Okay, catch them alive. It's allowed to eat it.
We continue our service in the middle of page 51 as we read responsibly. Praise to you, O Lord our God, Lord of the universe, whose word brings on the dusk of evening.
Your wisdom opens the gates of dawn, your understanding raises on our seas.
The stars above follow their appointed rounds in response to your divine will.
You create day and night, you alternate darkness and light.
You remove the day and bring on the night. You separate one from the other.
We call
We
you
call you
Lord
Lord
and
of
the
the
hosts.
hosts, you are our living God.
May you rule over us as you rule over nature. Grace to you, O Lord, who brings on the evening dusk. El Chai v'Kayam, Tapikol El Ha'Vaed, Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'ari V'Arali. So before we say the Shema, think for a moment how God has shown his love to you. Being safe, being healthy, a sunset, a beautiful image, a smile from a child or a parent. Just think of one or more things, maybe this one. But this past week, God has really said, hey, you know what, I love you. Particularly you. And from there, we were able to say the Shema. So we don't normally do this, but on page 64, we have this great prayer of the Shamar, which is a fabulous prayer. In fact, Allison and Kim are going to come in for this prayer. It's a fabulous prayer about the children of Israel going to protect the Sabbath. They're going to maintain it from generation to generation. It is the covenant between God and us. It is one of the laws, and it is the idea that on the seventh day, God received the psalmist. And remember, when you say Shabbat, what do you have to do? So when we get to HaShabbat, you know the Ashkenazi custom is to scream back, Shabbos!
Shabbat Shalom.
How many of you seen the Modi routine on that? Modi's routine on that? Right? The Spartak? Right? Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, mwah, 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 mwah. Shabbat shalom. I kiss your tallis, I kiss you, I kiss. Shabbat shalom. The Ashkenazi. It's Shabbos. So you gotta yell back Shabbos. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asor et HaShabbat לדורותם בריחותיו. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asor et HaShabbat לדורותם בריחותיו. You in Israel, all Leolam, all Leolam, all כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. שמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לתורתם ברית עולם. ביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת Good microphone. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asor et HaShabbat לדורותם בריחותיו. We continue on page 66 with the Hazikadi. Yikadav Yikadav Shamei Rabbah Yamad Yivrachu Tev Yamliv Malchuteh B'chayechon U'b'yomech U'chayechon Beit Yisrael Hagala Hagala U'bizman Eshe Rabbah Mevora Le'olam Ulam Me'alaya Yitbarad V'yishtabah Arvi Tromam Yitnaser Yitadar Yit'amei Yitharah Shmei Yerushalayim Le'la Mikol B'chata V'shirata Tush B'chata B'nechamata Damiram Yaman Veimeru Amen. To do the tefillah of the Amidah, pray it, let our souls speak to us, let God speak through us. Na 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 spatati na 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 ufiaki tahilata era na 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 spatati na 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 ufiaki tahilata era na 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 spatati na 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 ufiaki Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Ha'el Hagadol, Ha'Meor, Ha'Norah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Lekonei Hakol, Vezocher Asdei Avot, Mevigo Elim Nebneihem, Laman Shmo Be'ava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Mageh, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mageh Avraham, Atah Yitbolel Adonai, Mechayim Etim Atah Moshiach, Mashiach Ruach Morid Hagash, Mechatel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayim Etim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Rofet Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Mishnei Be'afar, Michamot Umitobelach, Melech Umatziach Yeshua, Ramanatah Hayom Metim, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayei Ha'aretz. Please continue with traditional prayers through page 74. For your own personal prayers when you're done with your private devotions, please be seated. Continue with the prayer for peace of Shabbat. Shalom Rabbah Yisrael Asim Leolam. Shalom Rabbah Yisrael Asim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon le'kol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon le'kol hashalom. Shalom Rabbah Yisrael Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabbah Yisrael Tasim Leolam. Tov Enecha Levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'kolenu kol Shabbat Yisrael. Omra Israel Kasi Leo Kasi Leo Kasi Leo. Shabbat Shalom. Please move the camera in close for some reason. Hi! That scared everyone. Most especially Orlando. This is a fabulous Torah portion. This is a great Torah portion. And it's much deeper, so I may go off on some tangents, but it's really an important, it's easy to, it's really an important Torah portion. This is the portion, Mishpatim, and it's all about do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that. You shall be holy, for I God am holy. Do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that. Which doesn't sound so exciting. It sounds like someone who's very OCD would like. But it's really an important portion when you understand what it's really about. First of all, there are two types of laws. There's a chuk and a mishpat. A chuk is the law you need to investigate. Mishpat are the laws. Mishpatim are the laws that make sense on the surface. Don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't kill. Those are mishpat. The red heifer, that's the chuk. That's really explored it. But there's a whole other piece in it. And I think maybe the best way to even think about it is a question that most of us don't ask ourselves often enough. We all accept God created each of us, right? Why? Have you ever looked at that? Why did God create you? For what purpose? Did God create you to be an engineer? Did God create you to be an accountant, to be a salesman, a jewelry, or shmatas? Did God create you to? Is that why God created us? That doesn't make sense, does it? Did God create you to make money? To have prosperity? Did God create you to have a big house, a nice car? So why did God create us? What is our purpose? And we all have our own tikkun olam, our own way of doing this purpose, but we all really have one purpose. If you look at it from God's point of view. And it's not to have success. That's nice. It's not to have prosperity. That's very nice. It's not to have power or glory. Is it? So why did God create us? And it's a simple answer in Judaism. To serve God. To serve God. That's why we are here. To make the world a better place, to serve God. And not like in the non-Jewish world. It's very different. So in a non-Jewish army, or a non-Jewish kingdom, throughout history, the second in command, the king, always has got to be worried about a second in command, but the general always has to be worried about a second in command. Why? Because the second in command might assassinate him, because he wants to have that power. He wants to be the king or the general or the commander. Got to watch out for your executive vice president because he wants your job as president. You got to watch out for your COO because he may want the job as the CEO. Sound familiar? That's in the Goyish world. That's not in our world. In the Jewish world, we serve one master and we have no desire to be him. We have a desire to serve him. And that's why we're created. To serve the world, to serve each other, all of which are different aspects of God. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. Let's take this a step farther. How do you know how to serve? How do you know how to live? How do you know how to do things right? Well, we have rules. We have laws. They separate us from the animals. They separate us from the non-Jewish world too. It is inconceivable to any Jew that we would ever, God forbid, do something like October 7th, isn't it? It's not just that we realize how disgusting and horrific it is, it's an inconceivable thought. It's not in the Jewish soul to say, oh, let's go kill a bunch of people for our own benefit. That's just not in the Yiddish Nisham. We have rules, we have laws, and these rules help us to serve God. Does that make sense to everyone so far? Okay. How many of you are parents, or have been parents, I guess you're still parents, and you give rules to your children? Why? Why? I'm asking a question.
To give them guidance and direction.
To give them guidance and direction. And if they don't follow the rules, what do? You do reward or punishment. You do the carrot or the stick, right? Boy, there's 4 individuals in this room who just got really uncomfortable. You notice that, Ken? But that's what we do, right? We reward, carrot, and stick. So these rewards, you do this, you're going to get good things. You don't do this, not so good things are going to happen. It's not a punishment in terms of being mean. It's trying to help them, as you said, Stan, to guide them. And moreover, if we know that if they break those rules in life, well, we're tolerant and forgive. That's not necessarily how the rest of the world is, right? Do any of your parents disagree with that parenting philosophy? Okay. I'm not asking the 4 other people under the age of 21. God does the same thing in this Torah portion. The exact same thing. The Torah portion begins, it has in it this line that you will be holy for I am holy. But you know what it begins with? The laws around how you treat a servant. That's what this Torah portion actually begins with. And it's not just how do we treat servants, to understand how God treats us, with the respect and the caring and the love, that we should serve a master not for the sake of reward, but for the joy of serving that master. So, parents, raise your hands for a second. All right, so any of you can feel free to shout at me. That came out wrong, you all feel free to shout at me. If any of you can feel free to add to this. Nothing gives you more joy than when suddenly your child did something good of his or her own volition. True? True. When they come up and they're loving, when they're kind, without even asking, right? That's what good, okay. Take that same model. What gives God joy? When we do what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we know what we're supposed to do? That's this Torah portion. That's what the mishpatim are. That's what the laws are. Why keep kosher? Why treat a servant this way? Why do whatever? The answer is because it helps you. It helps each of us become servants of God. And that's really why we're here. Now, we all serve in a different way. I serve as a rabbi, right? Alan serves as a doctor, right? We all serve in our own ways, but it's still, are you dedicating what you do to a greater purpose? Serving as opposed to trying to just be on top. Are you following John Wooden's pyramid of success, that the greatest leaders are those who serve us? Right? That's why this Torah portion is so powerful and important. Not because it tells you do this and don't do this, and if you don't do these laws, bad things are going to happen. If you do these laws, good things are going to happen. That's just the byproduct of reality, karma, whatever you want to call it, dharma, whatever it is. This Torah portion is all about God saying, these are the rules and laws, and if you abide by them, you will be a successful servant to God. And in so doing, you will find your tikkun, and in so doing, you will have joy, and peace, and love, all the good things that we want. How many people have been parents and gotten frustrated because your kids weren't listening to you, and I haven't said why your hands up, Kim. I said, how many of you have gotten frustrated? Kim's hands up. How many have gotten frustrated because your kids just won't get it, right? You're trying to do it for them so that they will benefit. It's not that going to help your life, right? But you do it so they will benefit. And ultimately so that they realize, and so we all realize, that it always comes back when you do a good deed. And you know what else? It always comes back when you break a commandment too, doesn't it? Even if you think no one knows, you know, and it affects things. True? So this Torah portion is all about recognizing, and recognize that whether it's now or whether it's later, if you're breaking and doing what you shouldn't be doing, you're going to get a slap on your toes, aren't you? God's going to cut you down. God's going to stop you. Because that's what a loving parent does. That's what a loving master of us as servants does. It's not done out of harshness. It's done out of love. So when we have any of these challenges, we need to remember any of these challenges in life. We need to remember it's not about our mortgage payment. It's not about the size of our house. It's not about our car. It's not about prestige. It's not about money. That is not why we are put on this earth. We are put on to serve God and make life better. But we ignore that all the time, don't we? And when we ignore it, like when a child ignores what one of the rules are, what happens? What happens to he or she? They get grounded, they get punished or whatever. Right? Not you. I know, Lexi. That is never. You notice I'm not talking to one of the two sisters. I just want to see how fast we can make Emma blush. That's right. But we all did that as kids, didn't we? We're all going to screw up. We're all going to mess up. And the point is that in the same way we forgive our children, they make it, as you said, grounded. But in the same way, God will punish us, but will also forgive us always. So my prayer for all of us is to really realize the depth of the laws of Judaism. That they're not there to be onerous. They're not capricious, just like a parent is not capricious or onerous. Rather, they are there so we can have a deeper relationship with God, ourselves, and everyone else. They're there so that we can be better servants to life and remember what our real purpose is. And sometimes that involves getting grounded, right? And sometimes that involves getting a phone taken away, or it involves not being able to, it involves not going shopping for makeup. I didn't address that to either of them. Right? You can see one she like went, oh my God, the other one was like, what's she talking about? Right? That God cuts us down only so that we can be, it's like pruning, it's only so that we can be bigger and better and more beautiful flowers to serve in God's garden. My prayer for all of us is that we remember this, that we choose to embrace the rules we have been given in this and in all Torah portions, not out of fear, but out of love. And in doing so, we find what we're really here to do and have joy in our lives. Amen.
Amen.
Matt, what you got?
We'll see.
Super Califrac. Oh no, that's it.
Well, my gracious, terrible news, my head's been lit from the morning dew. I'm down on bended knee, when Abraham he spoke to me. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet. I heard the shuffling of angels' feet. He called my name and my heart so still. Hey, Matt, go into my will. Fire. you out, you can hold your hand. Looking in the dark is your fellow, babe. You sure as God, in black and white. We turn in the dark, we'll be bright with the light. You can run, you can run. You cannot hide. You can run for a long time. You can run for a long time. You can run for a long time. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down. Sooner or later, gonna cut you down.
The man in black.
So you.
No one got this. Johnny Black was Johnny Cash, the man in black. Okay, no. True story. Actually, just heard this. I heard it. How many of you heard of Deepak Chopra? How many of you, Mr. Holier Than Thou, Deepak Chopra? Right? You all heard of him? Ayurvedic medicine.
Don't you say nothing about Deepak?
I love Deepak. Except Allison and I were once at Tana Canyon and Mr. Vegan and Deepak Chopra. What do we see in meeting, Allison? Beautiful state. Hanging out with a bunch of girls that were 40 years younger than him then. And everyone noticed what happens, what's the song line about it's black and white, what's done in the dark comes to the light. Yeah, he's got some real problems because he was on a little list from a man named Mr. Epstein.
No.
Not just a list, there's emails and text messages. It's not a question.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's.
But you know what? We should judge the water, not the pipe. And he came out with some great water.
Yeah.
Okay? Came out with some great water.
I mean, I played on these projects.
Yeah, he came out with some great waters. He came out with some great teachers. So that song is very true. We need to be aware that God
Sounds like
exists.
shades of Maharishi Mahesh.
Or a lot of sages that we knew that were great sages, that their libidos were
Yeah.
inappropriate. Yeah.
That's
distressing. Well, it's not. It's still, you don't judge the water. His teachings are still just as valid.
Yeah.
His teachings are still brilliant teachings. And he brought Ayurvedic medicine to a lot of people, and he did a lot of good. He's done a lot of good. And hopefully he will continue to do a lot of good. But sooner or later, comes out. So, announcements. We have a Hamantash in her. We need to raise a lot of money if we want to make it to high holidays. Please buy 1,000 boxes each. Or 60 boxes each. We have some great prizes as always. So we have that. We have, so what's the service schedule next week? Saturday morning service, potluck, Shabbat. And so, but really we're focusing on the Hamantash, we really do, guys. We really need to raise money. So ask your friends to donate. That's really the way to do it. Send an email to your friends and say, hey, you help support, you can win some nice prizes, and you're doing a good deed at the same time. So that's those announcements. Benny's announcements are that he is creating music with his brother Jack, and he's playing in some hipster joint, because he's a hipster. So he's playing in something. No, he's playing in something in town. He plays every week, right? Somewhere.
Is that what the new picture looks like?
Yes, sir.
And then next Friday, the 27th, Friday 27th, we have a special Shabbat touring costume party.
Next Friday night, February, that's not this Friday.
No,
2 weeks from tonight,
there you go.
we have a costume party at Purim Shabbat. And there will be prizes awarded for best costumes. So,
You're wearing a kilt.
No more kilt.
What do you mean no more kilt?
And my wife has a little resale boutique. I sell the kilt.
Stand down, stand down.
He wants to get that for his birthday. So you sold it, or she decided it was getting sold?
No, I just looked at it. I said, I don't really want to wear this. You know, I don't want to wear this. I'm over it. But it's not to say that I cannot get my
Stay down, laddie.
Hughesman on. Stand down, or the back of my hand you'll be feeling. What you scared me?
Sooner or later, he's gonna cut me down.
But not my heel.
Okay. But you got the little, what's the knife called?
I,
A what?
foreign.
How do you spell that? Because with Scottish, I don't understand.
R-R-A-N.
S-P-O.
Yeah.
O-double-R-A-N.
O-R-R-N. What kind of people put two R's in a row in a word?
She's correct.
She's very good at this. She scares me.
Stand in.
So yes, so we had 2 weeks, we will have a costume contest. You could be coming in costume as someone here, and then you dress normally. And we'll have to, no kilt.
Yeah, I knew costume. I had it made too. That was custom made.
Because there's no clan Gurman?
There's no, there's not. There is actually a Gorman, a mid-Gorman.
There is a clan Barclay. It's not gonna
I
happen.
don't have the legs. I don't have the legs to pull it off. I just didn't have the legs to pull it off.
We have a dress kilt in yellow and black and a hunting kilt in blue and green.
You feel free to wear that.
You'd have to pay a lot of money to see that.
He's passing the torch.
Boys wear it.
You know what? I can't imagine anything they would do that would make me say, okay, you screwed up so badly, you're wearing a kilt to services. I can't imagine anything they would do. But I say, ladies, you're wearing kilts tonight. So, all right, so those are our announcements. And besides, so we have Shabbat morning next week. We have kilt night on the 27th. Feel free to wear your kilts. And we have, we'll start classes up again. I think what we're going to do is after Pesach, start a series of classes on Pirkei Avot, which we'll explain what that is, but it's the one tractate of the Talmud that has no commentary. It's the ethics of our fathers. One person once called it a training manual for rabbis. It's really ethical and business practices and life practices for all Jews. And I'm really excited because I found a book that allows me to study. I mean, I've studied a lot of different commentaries on Pirkei Avot, but I actually found a book that is the Baal Shem Tov's commentary that he wrote on Pirkei Avot. So I'm really looking forward to studying that.
Yeah, anything bullshit.
Yeah, it's going to be intense. So I think that's what we'll do in between Pesach and Shavuot. Matt, what else you got going besides wearing your kilt next
I was
week?
hoping you forgot to ask me.
No. I'm just sort of thinking, what color kilt would, I think you'd look good in the Barclay kilt of yellow and black. You'd look like a bumblebee.
Yeah.
So what am I doing? Well, you know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm a professional musician.
You're on work all the time.
I'm working all the time, and that's what my retirement looks like. This is what it looks like. You're witnessing right now. This is me retired.
Hey, Matt, Rob McCoy once said to me, I said, I'm so tired. I just feel like at some point I need to retire. He said, those of us didn't get to retire, we don't get to.
Well, I'm working on a book, and
Is there a chapter in our template?
no, I haven't really put a whole lot of current life references into it. It's mostly about my childhood. So it's a horror novel. How to survive. Slow dancing in a burning room,
Oh, God.
But it's but I've been through the dark and I'm in the light, so there's a lot of that in it. So it's sort of got some wisdom in there, and there's some stories. I have some stories in there too. I have my famous Led Zeppelin story when I met Page and Plant and was too stoned to realize it. I have stories like that from the 70s. Got Rolling
Is it
Stones
true you don't
stories.
remember 1978?
I remember in 78 because I was leaving Los Angeles at that time. Then I changed radically around 1978 when I was up north going to school, doing good. and my career started taking off. But I've talked too much, and I'm sure everybody's tired. of
Very
it, so-
interesting.
Never.
I like it.
Really, okay.
When it's
I can't give all-
published.
Oh, I'll have to find a publisher. First I gotta find an editor. and
First you gotta finish it.
First then I
You
gotta-
gotta write it.
Yeah, but, it's writing itself. Hopefully that's gonna help some people, I hope. And then when the movie comes out.
We remember you when.
That'll be the next step of my retirement.
And the actor's gonna be wearing a kilt. We don't know any young actors, we don't, do you?
No. So, yeah, I'm recording all the time, and I'm working on a recording project with my wife Kelly and some other artists. And, as I post almost everything to my Facebook page, and I keep it public, so if you ever want to see that. You can also go to my website, mattgerman.com, Matt with one T. And I update it frequently, like the last time was 2015. But I have links in there to everything, my bio and all that, if you really want to be impressed with how much stuff I've done in such a short period of time.
And so I want to make a recommendation. We all have a job to do, which is convince his wife Kelly, who has never been, that they need to come to Israel with us.
Oh, yeah.
So feel free to call Kelly.
She's a tough nut to crack. She really is.
But she's like, there's a sweetness inside that hard shell. So I don't find the shell hard.
Hard on the outside, soft on the
Yeah,
inside.
I think we're gonna have to work on her though. Because you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm always ready to go.
Okay.
I want to go to Hebron. I've never been to Hebron.
Yeah,
I want to go to
we're
Hebron.
going to Hebron and take a mikvah in a 2,000-year-old mikvah that was reconditioned by, and called the Schwartzy mikvah. It was reconditioned by Schwartzy.
Next Saturday, is there a birthday party for Orlando after service?
Is Orlando's birthday next Saturday?
So it's a call.
It should say that on the website.
Well, your phone would absolutely be right, so. Orlando, when's your birthday?
Saturday.
So-
Tomorrow?
Did you hear his voice was like, Saturday?
Tomorrow?
Next
No, the
Saturday.
21st.
Next Saturday.
Right.
And the 20th is Luba.
No, it's a week from now, not for a week. Got a week.
Savor this. It's a lead. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Orlando. Happy birthday to
So Orlando, how old will you be? 29, right?
28.
28. You look older, you look 29.
I feel older.
So those are announcements. We continue with two really important prayers right now. For those of you who are not aware, the USS Gerald Ford has taken off from the Caribbean to head to the Middle East, which will put two aircraft carrier fleets within the distance of Iran. Each fleet, just so you know, each aircraft carrier is accompanied by 90 helicopters and flying jets. It's pretty serious. And we have no idea how many nuclear submarines are already there in the area, because no one knows where our nuclear submarines are. They don't have to come up, so no one knows where they are. I'm not even sure if the guys who are on them know where they are. But they're underwater, exactly, that's all we know, underwater. So we really do need to hear these and focus on and feel these prayers that we find on page 92. First for our country and then for the land of Israel as we continue responsibly. Our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessings upon our country and upon the leaders of our nation and of our communities.
Inspire all who lead and serve to conduct their affairs honorably. Bring peace and security, happiness and prosperity, right and freedom of life.
Unite the inhabitants of our country of all backgrounds and creeds, so that we may banish hatred and bigotry, safeguard our noblest ideals, and preserve those institutions which nurture liberty.
May this land under your providence be an influence for good throughout the world, helping to unite all peoples in peace and freedom, and bringing closer fulfillment to the nations of our God.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation anymore, neither shall they learn war anymore. For the work of righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness calm and confidence forever. And together we say,
Amen.
and we ask your blessings, O God, for the state of Israel, for the land of Israel, for the people of Israel.
Bless those who defend the land and protect the people. Bless the leaders who wisdom and courage and dedication.
May they be resolute in the face of challenge and unwavering in the pursuit of justice and peace.
May Israel be a beacon of hope for the oppressed, a source of inspiration for all who are free.
Fulfill in our day the ancient promise that Zion shall be redeemed through justice and its inhabitants, through righteousness, and together we say,
Amen.
The Shabbat was a prayer where we ask that the one who blessed our ancestors bless those who need healing with healing. If there's someone you wish to pray for their healing, I ask that you rise as we call out their names. And I'll say, Goodman, Orlando, is there anyone on there that is Ron Hyman?
Melanie McGear.
I don't know his name, but the person, the Yeshiva University student who was assaulted yesterday. Pray for the healing of all of those who have been injured by acts of nature or acts of God or acts of war, especially those who are first defenders of police fire, all those who have been injured in defending Israel. So many have been injured, and that they should receive a full recovery of the proof of the shelter, body and spirit. All those who have no one to pray for their healing, we pray for their healing. Sure.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make their lives a blessing. Let us say, Amen. Bless those in need with refuah shlema, a renewal of body, a renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Rise and turn to page 118. Yelenu, to look at what we've learned, what we've studied, and to take it upon ourselves, in this case, to take upon ourselves to go to the kingdom of heaven by performing the mitzvah, realizing that we are to be the great servants of the Creator and the Holy One. Blessed be He in His presence. Aleinu v'shamei adonai v'atekel alav yaseh breshit shalom asanu kivei aratzot v'lo asalanu mishpachot ha'adamah shalom sam elkeinu kahen v'kol aleinu v'olam v'ananu korim ומשפחתי ומותי לפני מלך אחי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא את השמיים ויוצר הארץ וכל שם יקמו בשמיים עמם שכינתו זו Nikole Meroni, Eloheinu Eloheinu Efesulato, Atatu Betoratu, Yakatayo Bahashemota, Elevamecha, Ki Adonai Hu Elohim, Hashamayim Imam, Al Haaretz Yaretz, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed, V'ne'ema v'hayadama, L'melech al kol haaretz, Vayom ha'u, Yeh Adonai echad, U'shema, Let's be seated. Church page 124. So I'm going to tell you a story. How many of you know who Rabbi Arthur Gross Schaefer is? Arthur Gross Schaefer is an amazing man. He's the rabbi of Montecito. He's a Reform rabbi who wears a yarmulke. Arthur and I have been friends for a very, very long time. And Arthur was the ethics chair of the business school at LMU. Somebody got me my gig at LMU, actually. Arthur is just this amazing man. And so we miss on our ketubah. He's got more letters after his name than anyone I know. He's a JD, because he's a lawyer. He's an MBA, because he's an MBA. He's got an MAHL. He's got he's got more letters after his name than he has in his name. And a wonderful man. And 16 years ago, yesterday, something happened. So he has 4 sons. The middle 2 are twins, Avi and Yoav. And when they graduated high school, they had been trained in martial arts. They were in martial arts. They were both black belts, and they enlisted in the IDF, Special Forces. And before they left, actually, remember this, Allison? It was right before they left, where they like the day before they left, they wanted to have brunch at the Magic Castle. Just really this amazing young men. 2 middle sons, they're twins. Identical. They're so identical that as babies, they painted one of their toenails so they could tell them apart. And so for 3 years, we were all very nervous about them being in the IDF. We got back, and they went to Brown, and Yoav was having his leg repair in Santa Barbara, and Avi was a much older freshman at Brown University. And Avi had a whole different take on peace because Avi was, he'd served in the IDF. So anyone making comments about peace really had no place. He could really talk about peace. And one night, February 12th, 16 years ago, Avi went to a party off campus. And he and a friend had been drinking, so they chose not to drive. Responsible young man. And so they took a cab. And they'd gotten close to campus, and they realized the party was not far from campus. And they realized that the cab driver was either high or drunk. So they said, stop, because we don't want to be influenced by that. They got out, and they started walking back to campus. When a drunk driver came, right at the girl he was with, he pushed her out of the way, and he was killed.
Oh my God.
So why do I say this besides the fact that it's the yard site literally yesterday? Because as a result of that, the Avi Schaefer Fund was started, the Avi Schaefer Foundation, which has done interfaith dialogue events and pro-Israel events at hundreds of campuses around the country. Ended up being financed, Arthur has relationships with different people. The guy who owns Gelson's is one of his congregants. And they have done things all over the world, or all over the country. Promoting peace, but not peace through quitting, but peace through honest respect. That's Kaddish. We mourn the death. And for Alice and I, we'll always mourn that death. Boys don't remember, but the point is that how do we live in a way that makes the world better? How do we remember people and take the best of their qualities and walk them in the world? That's what Kaddish is. How do we take tragedies and make them into positive moments and positive experiences that make the world better? I wish Avi was here. And at the same time, I recognize that he has probably accomplished and affected more people in death than he ever would have in life because of the Avi Fund. So that's Kaddish. Does that kind of put it in the frame for everyone to really understand at a little deeper level? So if there's someone you wish to remember because it is a year of mourning, or just because a yard site, then let us all live in a way that really brings honor to the people we would.
Carol Jaffe, Michael Chase, Andrew Schwartz.
Joel, anyone online? And Avi, Rose Schaefer, his Rabbi Arthur, Avi Eliezer. All those people who are first responders who have died, all of those who died defending this nation and or Israel, especially those who have died, not just the nation, because of the terrible acts of war of the last couple of years. We remember them and we live lives in such a way to honor what they do. This is a piece to remember when you think about what should be done with Hamas, when you think about what should be done with Gaza. If Hamas is not disarmed and dismantled, does that honor their lives and their deaths? And so we honor all of them, and we hope to live in a way that makes them happy, makes them proud, and that really takes the best of their qualities. It's your custom to rise for Kaddish. I ask that you do so as we continue on page 124. Yit Gadal, Yit Gadash, Shamei Brahma. Be'amad Yivrach V'irutei V'yamlik Malchutei. V'chayacham V'yomacham. V'chayed Kol Beit Yisrael V'hagalah V'zman Karev. V'emru Amen. Yehei Shmei Ravam V'varach Le'olam V'v'amei Almaya. Yitbarach Yishtabach. V'pa'ar V'tromam V'yitnaseh. V'yitadar V'yitalei V'yitalah. Shmei V'kiddusha V'richu. Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata. Ve'alma ve'emru Amen. Yehei shlama rava min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Osei shalom b'mrama v'ya'asei shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. The one who ordains peace in the universe, peace upon the souls, their families, their peace upon this nation, peace, please, upon Israel and for their sake. Peace upon Israel and peace upon the entire world. Together we say, Amen. Amen. Please be seated. Chazak u'Baruch. I used to always sign my emails with Shalom. Since October 7th, I signed them. Chazak u'Baruch. Be strong and be blessed. And we know that we have the strength to do that because we have a covenant as the special servants of God. We know we have the strength to do it because God is on our side. We know that we have the strength to do it because we are promised. People of Israel will always live. Israel. Well, I just want to do it because I can do it. Israel, Israel, Israel. on Israel, on Israel high. On Israel, on Israel, on Israel high. On Israel, on Israel, on Israel high. On Israel, on Israel, on Israel high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu high. On this side, on this side, on this side of high. On this side, on this side, on this side of high. On this side, on this side, on this side of high. On this side, on this side of high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu high. Oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu, oh, Ravinu. You don't have my Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Thank you, Matt. We have Kiddush. We have Mosi. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Come on, Krishna, let's have some wine. 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 You want some cheese with your wine? Wine.
Which one do you like better?
Не, ну не все. Мне кажется, когда ты говоришь, не так, да, так меня учили, что я, мой Стивен, В13. Да, так меня учили, да. Дочь. Ба или Б? Ба или Б?
Б это надо их типа хорватская.
Ага.
Ба это на иврите как Бен это си.
Бен это я знаю, да.
She just picked this up. This must be.
Oh, it's in this.
Я так
Что тебе лежит сердце, я не думаю, что
You did right, I know. It's simple to move somebody out and go home and not have the headache.
Absolutely.
Employee of a bigger company.
even if it has to be corporate.
You can have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, come on, thank you.
Didn't matter because, you know, they didn't just provide the answer, so I put your email. So
What did they say?
So they will find the email. So if they send something, they will yeah, because they have the itinerary, but
About the left, and now it's thanks to God for friends. I was showing that before that our prayer somebody said for us. Playing like a lump, but the heaven hearts, the day of home.
I don't know, because everybody's asking me.
What's
It's shredded.
Yeah, I want some.
Well, actually, she does. I think that.
Probably doesn't, if they can make one. All right.
It's a spell.
Everyone know?
My daughter's having.
You does it every morning.
6'2". Oh, you do that? Wow.
Oh, man. That's
Come on over.
Thank you.
Are you sure?
Anything?
Good Shabbat.
I like that. That's a good
No, I know I did. See, anything.
Go ahead, something, go, you go, little piece of power. I don't even hear it, back.
Really good.
Oh, it's some more. Yeah. No, you didn't. Here it
And I pointed out that that event, I won every event I did. And my team got just I just point that out. I won anything, I won the race. This was the
You know, it's a really great song.
I just took as much as left. They were like this small.
Did you like the lemon
Great
one?
songs.
The lemon one. Which one was that?
Right,
Oh, we had a passive.
Oh, we did that.
Classics.
We didn't.
That was a smart move.
Did you know that
We
Johnny
explained that
Cash?
due to age and cultural differences, we couldn't do it. So we just let him do it.
Yeah, I had It's like
Okay.
I
After Johnny
just,
died,
I
he
picked,
and I think Willie and Jim
I was not good at
did
prejudice, so
Do
I
I
just
know
like,
him?
a
Jake's brother.
sequel.
Oh, the weird guy.
I like
The one who had like, he seems like
Genre
the one who has like a lemon.
that
Like,
was
like,
all about
just make it
that went
from-
back to and Johnny was a kid at the age
Nate
here.
was like, I just, he dropped it and then I took it because I didn't want to
I
like.
didn't even get what was going on. We were friends, so we were in the stack.
That was Johnny's back, Johnny's old.
That one was not okay because everybody was saying that it looked like.
Johnny has got to go into the room shack. Train.
I
No,
tried
I
half the
literally-
challenges there. Like,
I literally took the one like put on
Johnny
the
Cash,
desk and I
this
was
I
like,
said it's on the reason where I have to like,
And
the
actually,
guy tried to go or whatever.
that was so.
I got it.
Like that's the closest
No.
I've ever
you can
getting.
imagine this is a great violence.
Too risky. No problem.
Yeah. And so, but
Yeah, I
so
just
Johnny.
There was one challenge,
Johnny
the
Cash all black.
candle one. Okay, why would I do that?
I
I
got so
figured-
scared of it.
So I
They
didn't-
started making me laugh and I was like.
So he's singing songs and preaching.
And then I stood and I
I
was
mean,
like.
it was like he was loud in this candle, so I figured we'll make him do it.
That one back.
Nathan Blood was
Great.
He's just a little
Johnny
crazy.
Cash.
And so I walked up on the
Picture of
girls'
Johnny
one, and
Cash,
I walked
you know.
up to her friend and I was like, it's okay, Nathan. It's fine.
Girls don't make Just ask.
My friend wants to do it.
I don't know my voice. Excuse me, boys. Do you know who Johnny Cash is?
Yeah, of course. He was born in Ojai.
You're correct. He was born in Ohio. We see that sign whenever we drive it up. But do you know his music at all? No.
Yeah. Mr. Monahan plays him a lot. Empire of Dirt. No, I feel it. That was annoying. I did that. I wanted to do a lemon one so bad, bro.
You, trust me, you did not. You were like, Nate and I tried it, and then he dropped it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take it, and then we went, or no,
But you were just gonna take it.
the lemon. Thank you. Very on topic. Sure.
So there's something that's sad with his birthday.
Wait, which one?
Nate is fast. We know I did. We know I did.
Why is it weird? No, Nate's the one shot. Shut up. He had that lemon. Now I get back to
No,
him.
that wasn't Nate. Nate was with us. Nate's like close off.
Is he like a taller guy, kind of funny?
Yeah.
He's not yeah. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's tall too. He looks younger, but he looks taller.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he's like,
No.
his Jake's.
Jake's almost like black hair.
Yeah, Jake's. There might be a Gibby and Gibby's.
Dude, I think he had the Jake's the other day.
Wait, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear anything.
Dude, yeah.
They literally, their voices were like.
They look like they don't think
Yeah.
it's the black hairs.
Hanging a man's key.
They remind me of
The one older one. The younger one's
Right, you don't ask me.
like the happy people.
I know. Like,
Now you know what it is.
no, I think
Like taller punch.
I think Jake said that.
Let's show.
Go ahead and smoke.
Yeah.
That's what you can feel, right?
Yeah, exactly. I got it. Otherwise, I'd be helping the babysit stage not me. Not me.
Now you get why I was like, wood or something.
Next week.
Because it wasn't about the law. It's about.
But you way over there.
With my dad right now. I'm in New Orleans. I moved.
You're not living in Santa Monica.
I left. I just moved back up with my dad.
Unfortunately, Detroit.
Back by it.
Very, very hard.
Yeah. He's doing good.
It's fun.
Don't like.
On to
Tomorrow's 9:45.
God's gonna catch you.
Tomorrow 9:45. Sunday.
So bunch of people who also probably know who rock icons after he died in that video.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know about Sunday yet, because whenever I do it 4 days in a row, the fourth day, I'm sitting there and I'm like,
I'll be there Saturday.
You always go black.
I'd like to go as much as possible, but last time, on my fourth day, I was like, my boat, I was like, yeah.
He was looking at him live. He was Joaquin Phoenix. Changed music by making that very pop kind of sound. It's huge.
Excuse me, what's the stamp?
You almost like walked to me.
Did you want some fun singing happy birthday? I love making lines. Like she said that.
I told him not to say.
Like she said that I had an expression. I didn't want me to have an expression. I like to.
I have some advice and I'm not saying it. What is the off?
You're bringing some cards.
What, for Valentine's? I remembered for Valentine's. I figured out. We ordered back to back.
Yeah.
Now
You're gonna break some parts.
Good night, kids.
Goodbye to our guys.
I'm gonna like the middle of nowhere. Because I had to go home on Sunday. I had to go home on Sunday.
That's fun.
Very. So basically, no.
Good.
I know I'm trying to come back to that.
What's his name?
Yes.
I just want to see if I can use this one.
I'm interested in